Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you will not regret it. You're a returning subscriber. As always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, you know, as we get older in life, we have what some people would call a bucket list. It may be wanting to purchase a home. It may be wanting to purchase a specific car, or maybe wanting to go and travel to a far and distant land on a vacation. And speaking of vacation, such is the case today. But tragically, this vacation became a nightmare for one family. A 46-year-old Kansas City woman went on a trip to Africa where she caught malaria, fell ill, and quickly died. She leaves behind 5 children. Like I said, her name is Latrice Clayton. I'm going to play a video clipping, and it's going to explain the situation and the turmoil and the pain that the family's feeling, and some of the financial, problems they're running into trying to get the body back to the States. Now, this lady was visiting a friend, like I said, and this should not happen to anybody. But I'll go ahead and run it, and we'll come back and talk about it. And if you guys want to help, I'll have some information on that too. Roll the clip.
What was supposed to be a dream vacation to Africa turned deadly for a Kansas City woman.
Now her family wants to bring their mother's body back home. Fox 4's Reagan Porter explains the struggle as they try to honor their mom, and 5 children begin to grieve their loss.
The family tells me their mother caught malaria while visiting West Africa and died. Now they're trying to bring their mother's body back home here to Kansas City to say goodbye.
This is going to be a hard journey for us.
Crystal Clayton and her 4 siblings, including a 7-year-old, face grief after mom Latrice Clayton died on her dream vacation to the Ivory Coast in West Africa. Daughter Dayana Mashak says it will cost more than $15,000 to bring her mom's body home, $3,000 for medical bills, more than $12,000 to prep the body and ship it to KC.
It's like we can't even grieve because she's not here.
The 46-year-old was visiting a friend in Abidjan. 2 days in, she felt nauseous and went to the clinic. Clayton caught malaria.
She got all mandatory and required vaccinations.
Crystal says she was also taking the pill that's supposed to prevent malaria. She says malaria stayed in Clayton's system for a few days. Doctors suggested she seek further treatment in the U.S. Her daughters bought Clayton a plane ticket to come home, but her blood pressure was too high to travel. The U.S. Embassy told them an air ambulance would cost about $200,000.
So now I'm like really hurt because it's like it really seemed like they don't care at all. And I feel like if they would have moved a little bit more faster, maybe she could have been able to still be here.
Then Clayton suffered a stroke. Crystal said she stopped breathing. Doctors rushed her into surgery. She came out in a coma and died 2 days later.
It hurts. I'm still young. I'm 26 years old. I never thought I'd walk the day at this age without my mother.
The love she had for all of us.
Mashak says Clayton taught them to stick together, that family is everything, even if their rock is gone.
It's tough. Our mom was like our best friend, all of us.
If you would like to help this family, we posted a link to a GoFundMe page in this story on fox4kc.com.
Well, guys, that's the tragic story that left a family heartbroken. And Miss Latrice Clayton no longer with us on the planet. I'm going to touch on 3 things. The first thing I'm going to touch on is us as human beings, with as much medical technology and advancements and diseases being cured and new cures coming, we as human beings are still not invincible. Malaria has been out since the beginning of the time. And in different countries, they're still battling with it. Even though she had she took the necessary steps to make the trip, she still succumbed to malaria. And this is one of the things we need to understand. Us as human beings are not invincible. Things can happen. From what was said and explained, she followed all the protocols. She was extra careful. She had children to come home to, and things still went awry. And it's unfortunate. That's the first thing. Second thing is the loss. These kids, or these women, young ladies, still have the rest of their life ahead of them. Nobody foreseen this coming. They called her the Rock, pillar of their strength. You know what I'm saying? And now she's gone. It's a lot of rebuilding, you know, a lot of closure. They still haven't got the body back here yet. And that's the one thing I really want to key up on. Nobody goes to another country expecting not to come back, right? And yes, this lady went and visited a friend and everything. Things happen. As unfortunate as it is. But the fees to bring that body back, I understand, guys, things cost what they cost. But the American embassies involved, it got to be some type of plan or something in order in case an American citizen dies unexpectedly, you know, without cause, to get them back over here. Look at these prices. $15,000, right? To ship the body back, right? $3,000 they're charging for the medical bills of her fighting for her life, and $12,000 travel preparation for the body and delivery in the States to Kansas City. That is mind blowing. A lot of the stuff, like a lot of the pills that we buy and stuff like that, they have astronomical numbers on them. And I'm saying to myself, like, how did the price of saving somebody's life get so high? I know things are in great demand and they're needed, but it seems like the markup on medical bills and just stuff that you have to have done is like people know you have to have it done, and they mark it up so high that you can't even, you got to like take your right arm off to pay it. That's a nightmare scenario. Your mother's gone, you're trying to give her a proper send off. People don't have money like that. And then they hit you with this. That's like $13,000, $15,000 to bring the body back, $12,000 to prep the body, and then deliver it to them personally, and $3,000 in medical bill. That's astronomical. And it's like, I don't want to get up on a soapbox, but man, something got to be done about that. That's silly. That's silly. And I know Africa from America is a great distance. Don't let me get that wrong. And I know things cost what they cost, but I mean, the markup on that is like astronomical. The trick in itself probably didn't cost no more than $8,000, because she was visiting a friend. She probably went and stayed with the lady or gentleman, whoever it was. I don't know. I'm not feeling it, but I mean, this is a sad thing. Now, there's a GoFundMe set up, and that GoFundMe, I'll leave in the description box. I'll leave the actual news article story that I just swiped that from in the article. I mean, down below, and you can get the information from them, because it's hard to take a GoFundMe and run the link. Sometimes it'll mess up and go to something else. I learned that. So I'll just direct you through direction and get you to the right spot if you guys want to make a donation. Me personally, I'm thinking about making a donation. That's one of the reasons why I did this story. Stuff like this is when we need to stick together as folk. You know, not just as black folk. I mean, just as people, period. These people against the wall. They need help. You know, I'm thinking about making a donation. If anybody knows this family personally, tell them to contact me in the email. You know, the email that I have in the beginning of the thing in my videos. And I'd like to, you know, make a donation personally, if possible. But guys, man, this is a sad story, man. I hope everything does work out, and we should stick together and support each other. And this family needs help, so at least take a look at it. But as always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Our prayers go out to the family of Latrice Clayton.